minds of a rebel. You are now watching what?
Red Boxing!
Let's get it.
Yordenis Ugas is the topic of this video. You know, I know this video probably not gonna reach him. You know, there's plenty of bigger boxing channels that him and his camp probably watch over these little tiny no-name channels like mine. But he needs some advice, and people need to get in his ear, because the decisions that he will make will define his financial security for a long time, if not for generations, man. Yordenis Ugas, as everybody already know, he's been elevated to the WBA Super. And he pretty much is like the missing link. He holds one of the what you call those stones that Thanos went to collect? Those I don't remember the name of that shit. I seen the movie one time. I don't remember the name of the stones that Thanos that he needed. What, the Infinity Stones? I think that's what it was called, the Infinity Stones. So, you know, Thanos, he had to go here and get this stone, and he had to go over there to get the other one, to have all of them to make one, to join as one, to pretty much undispute his fucking hand. You feel me? He pretty much was unifying all of the Infinity Stones so he can become the undisputed most powerful motherfucker ever, you know. So that's the same thing with Yordenis Ugas. He has one of the Infinity Stones that Spence needs, so he can complete his puzzle, you know. And Terrence Crawford is the other missing piece. So, you know, this thing is like it's like a tournament almost, and it's shaping up to be like that. It's looking like almost, right, like its own little tournament going on. See, the only belt holders in the division, in the welterweight division, is Terrence Crawford, Spence, and pretty much Yordenis Ugas. Manny Pacquiao is a champion in recess, and I also read that Virgil Ortiz Jr. is the WBA gold champion. Like, what the fuck is the gold champion? See these damn belts, man. Boxing with these damn belts, these sanctioning bodies, man. They just love these sanctioning fees. Soon it's gonna be a WBA Cupcake World Titles. That's gonna be the next belt that's gonna come out. Look out for that one. It's crazy, man. But anyway, back to Yordenis Ugas. So apparently Keith Thurman is putting a bug in his ear. He's using his sway tactics to try to get Yordenis Ugas to fight him first instead of fighting Spence. I kind of touched on this on a previous video, you know, but I'm just gonna dig a little bit more into it right here in this video. But so Keith Thurman, that used to be his belt, and Pacquiao beat him for that belt in 2019, and now Pacquiao, which was the WBA Super, after he took the belt off Keith Thurman, now for almost 2 years, he's been holding the belt hostage. He hasn't been fighting. He hasn't been defending the title. And a lot of people think, you know, WBA is the one that stripped him. But there's more to it than that. Actually, it was really Pacquiao's. It was his camp that really relinquished that belt, man. Because he wasn't defending it. And that was just the right thing to do. That was the right thing to do. So that leaves Yordenis Ugas to be elevated. Now, the fucking, he's a missing piece to all of this, and a lot is in his hands now. Just by him getting that belt, it elevated Yordenis Ugas' stock, you know. And he don't understand. He has really important decisions that he should be making soon, and a lot of people are saying it's looking like he's swaying towards fighting Keith Thurman. I really don't understand why the fuck would he do that. This dude is from Cuba. People from Cuba have had it hard growing up, you know, under Castro, certain things, and he gets the opportunity like this to fight Spence, which is the biggest draw right now. in boxing, one of the biggest draws. I believe he's bigger right now than Canelo as far as drawing power. That's what they're saying, but he's letting Keith Thurman pretty much talk him into that fight, which is a bad idea for Yordenis Ugas. If he fights Keith Thurman and loses, you can forget it. You can forget Ugas. He just pretty much is like, it's almost like you had a chance to hit the lotto and you got the wrong numbers. You know, it's not gonna happen for you again. You got that one opportunity, and then you're gonna have to keep on playing again until you have a better chance of winning. You know, and the WBA belt he got now is helping him open up other doors. And if he's swinging to the left towards Keith Thurman, because Keith Thurman wants his belt back. Now, let's just say Keith Thurman does get the belt. Let's say Yordenis Ugas fights Keith Thurman. Thurman wins. Who's to say if that Thurman won't hold that belt up again like he's been doing last time? He won't hold up that belt just the same way Manny Pacquiao was doing, but worse. So that's why I think it's a bad idea for Keith Thurman to fight Yordenis Ugas, because more than likely, I'd still pick Keith Thurman to win that fight. You know, for a lot of reasons that with Ugas is a good fighter. There's just certain things about Yordenis Ugas that he has to fix that I don't like, that he has to work on. So if Keith Thurman was to get his hands on that WBA, we don't know what he would do. That's the reason why I don't want him to have it right now, because it's a chance that he could possibly hold up the division again. And then Errol Spence will have to fight Keith Thurman, and then Keith Thurman be like, oh, okay, I want this amount of money. Errol Spence like, oh no. So you would see kind of the same thing that's going on right now with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. You would see something similar to that. And now, if Ugas fights Errol Spence, it makes more sense for him to do that. He has Errol Spence on his hand, which is a big draw. He got potential to make good money from that fight. I'm not sure how much Ugas could probably take. What $8-9 million fight, maybe around that. Maybe a little bit more, maybe $10 million a fight. And then you already know Errol Spence is going to put a rematch clause in there, and that fight could probably be even bigger. That's another $10 million for Ugas or something like that. Maybe 10 to 11 or 12 million. Who knows? He has a chance to win 3 belts, and his stock goes up significantly if he wins the WBC and the IBF or for Errol Spence. But then if you go the route of Keith Thurman, you really not gaining much. You risking everything. You risking who you fighting against. So you can risk losing your belt to Keith Thurman, which will make you look even bad. It'll make you look worse. Losing your belt to Thurman, a smaller payday, and then you knock back down the ranks again. You gotta fight your way back up. You lose to Errol Spence. You lost to Errol Spence. You lost to a unified champion, man. One of the top dogs right now, the elite. He's not gonna make you look that bad. You know what I'm saying? You will lose your WBA, but you still, you have a chance of fighting a rematch to get it back. Now, unless you fight Keith Thurman and then you put a rematch stipulation in there, it's still lopsided, man. When you contrast both situations, he got to be insane to go fight Keith Thurman right now. But his handlers, whoever he around, I don't know what they telling him, man. But they need to tell him, bro. They need to guide that man, bro. He's gonna potentially could miss the biggest paydays of his life. Starting out the biggest paydays of his life. He could potentially beat Errol, and then he'll have 3 belts, and then the Terrence Crawford fight will be next. So I don't know what's going on, man. Something ain't right with this whole thing, because it looks like Yordenis Ugas is entertaining this Keith Thurman thing, man. So I hope he just running his mouth to Thurman, and I hope he got Errol Spence in his target, man. That's the way he need to go. His people need to tell him that's the way he need to go. It's better financially and for his legacy, But hey, what do I know, right? I'm just a small YouTuber. We'll see how this unfolds, man. Let me know what you think. Do you think Yordenis Ugas should fight Keith Thurman for no belt and risk losing his belt and then his stock go down, or fight Errol Spence for 2 belts and keep his belt in big paydays and a potential rematch if he loses. What do you think? Leave a comment and let me know, man. I'm going to get at y'all on the next video. Peace.